Today we're doing something a bit different. It's a little bit of a cooking mission, cooking sesh. We've got some gob and sante that we've diced up finely. We're gonna do a little, not the catch part, you'll see that on other videos, but the cook part. And we're gonna show you guys how to make my favorite, a perfectly beer battered fish. Nothing crazy, nothing complex, just my simple steps to make it come out not dry and make it come out really crispy. And one of the secrets to it is really small pieces so that you get a lot of crust on the bite itself. So yeah, let's get to it. We went ahead and diced up our fish. Nice little nuggets for us to eat. Deboned, cut out all the bones, cut off all the skin. So it's one bite each, small, so you get a lot of batter on it. Fantastic. First, what we have to do is we have to make a beer batter, of course. Self-raising flour. About that much. I don't know. Let's say a cup, half a cup. And then, yeah. I do Castle Light. It's what I have in the house. Doesn't really matter. And the self-raising part is quite important. You want it at a don't know, a loperige consistency. Okay, perfect. Now that we've got the beer batter going, good consistency, and let it chill. What I've got in here is southern coating, lemon and herb. First time we're trying this one, normally we just do the original, but I'm sure it will be nice. It's that with a bit of normal flour, just normal cake wheat flour. And yeah, it's that mixed into here with a generous amount of salt and pepper. And that is mixed around in here, and that will be our first coating slash spicing for the fish. And we'll go from kind of wet as the fish is normally into the mix, spice mix, southern coating I guess, and then from there into the beer batter, and from the beer batter to the oil. And that is our process. And while we're at it, have a whiz up because we had a long day on the water. Yeah. Okay, little tip, don't know if it helps a lot of people if you have this type of item. That size is the one I'm going for, and I can run that at pretty much full heat. And yeah, straight into that goes oil. You don't want the thing full of oil, but that much, just enough to, the fish will kind of semi-float, you'll have to turn them around. So you don't want so much oil that you completely overdo it, and you also don't want to waste too much oil. But that is more than enough. It's still cold, so I'm not too scared. It's that much. It's really not much. Maybe a little bit. Just for love. Our oil's heating up. I put a paper towel in here. That's just to drain the excess oil off of it. Easy way to test if your oil is ready is one drop in there. Clearly see that is not ready yet. You want it to be absolutely be sizzling. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that small thing, not ready yet. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to chuck these pieces straight into this little spicy concoction that we've got going here. Just enough to, if I go over here, I'll be able to fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 pieces in there. So I'm going to try and put 10 pieces in here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then seal it up and use a new shape cooker. Make sure that you coat all the edges of that fish. Give it a nice coating and then perfect. Now we're gonna have to fish them out. It looks like that. It almost looks like a little piece of Turkish delight, some might say. Don't eat it yet. Almost there. And then from here we're gonna go straight into the batter and into there. So while we're at it, let's quickly check our oil temperature. Now I have one little drop in there. Ooh. And that's exactly what you're looking for. Instant sizzling, instant bubbling. And that gives us the go ahead. Let's get into the process. We're going to take our Turkish delight looking pieces of fish straight into the beer batter. Use your fingers, it's better than using tongs or whatever. Skit een beetje af. And then straight into the water. This bubbling is exactly what you're looking for. I already see the first ones starting to get some color. I don't have an exact time on how long I put them in for. I kind of go off of feeling and then I check them out about halfway through. And yeah, it helps to dice them off quite a bit before you go to the beer batter, because you'll notice that it doesn't really want to stick to the coated little pieces as nicely as you'd want it. But that also makes it a lot thicker and a lot more crispy, and it also just gives it that extra bit of flavour that we love. Nice and golden colour. Look at that. That looks absolutely scrumptious. You'll see, obviously, because we don't put a lot of oil in, the top side is still not crispy. And all you want to do then is start flipping them every once in a while, making sure that all the sides gets evenly coated. And they will turn into these little crispy puff balls. That's absolutely beautiful. And then while those are going, we're going to pop our next batch straight into the thing and just keep repeating the process. So we'll see you at the end, and I'll show you the finishing touches on our preparation. But for now, I'm just going to keep rolling through it, punching through it, getting as many done as possible. I'll then take these out when I feel happy about the color and pop them on the paper towel. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to finely grate this onion, red onion preferably. They're a bit more, I want to say spicy, and it just gives a nice color to the sauce. But all the sauce basically is, it's a red onion, grated very finely, grated very finely, into mayo and some lemon juice. That's it. Makes a stunning little sauce for your fish. While doing this, try not to cry. And with that, we will go straight into our little sauce ball, or whatever you want to call it. Try to get as much of that in there. All the cuts on my hands are burning, of course. Okay, and then with that, quite a generous amount of mayo. It's about good enough. Touch of soy sauce. And then all we have to do is chuck in, use fresh ones, always better, but make do with what I have here. That's it. Okay, just go ahead and mix that whole thing all together, and it turns a nice pink color. And then what you always have to add a bit of grind of salt, and then some unsalt pepper, and then a good generous amount of pepper. It's about good enough. And just make sure that's all mixed in together. You can add some greenery to it as well. I prefer not to. Keep it simple, keep it clean, have a taste. Ooh, beautiful. That red onion definitely gives a bit of an extra kick. Exactly what we want. And yeah, let's grab a fork and give you guys a quick taster. Won't have you here too long. Let's grab a nice big piece for ourselves. I actually compared two for you guys. One with a thicker crust and one with a thinner crust. What we'll do is we will cut them in half. As we hear that crash. So the thinner one gives a much more crispy, crusty thing, and obviously the sooner you use it, the better it is, the more crispier it is. This one has been sitting a bit longer, so it might have an effect on the crispiness of it, but that's what we're looking for. And then with the thinner consistency of the beer batter, it gives these little gnarly, flaky little bits on it that just, oh, tastes amazing. So yeah, let's get straight into it. I'll use a little lime here. A bit of a souriness. Just personally love it. We'll have one straight. Yo, that's great. Yeah. So me personally, I definitely prefer the thinner coating on the with the beer batter. And now for a little dip. Bon appetit. The freshest you'll ever get. Kept it clean, kept it simple. Hopefully you guys can go try this at home. And yeah, make of it what you want. There's no rules. Do what you like. See you guys.